As little Rusty scoots himself across the floor, I've got a whole lot to fill you in on. All right, last time we were together, the twins aged up to infants, and Rusty is just zooming along through his milestones. Amber's a little bit behind on them, also kind of really struggles with sleep and things like that. Judy was in the hospital because there was a little bit of an issue, and so that put Barney kind of fully in charge of taking care of the kids. So he took a few days off, spent some time home. Unfortunately, like right after Judy finally got back, there was a plane crash. Now, this surprised me, was totally not expecting that. So I have to show you. There was a horrific plane crash. Now, mind you, the two of them were in their bed at the time, so, we're gonna have to just pretend that a plane apparently crashed into their bedroom. Now, this situation affected both of them, as you can see. They were both in this plane crash, and they were both next to each other in bed, so it makes sense. What is a bit comical is, as you can see, their bedroom was just fine after this incident, except for one little problem. It broke the computer. I know, tragic, but fortunately we were able to pay for it. It did leave us down at 436 simoleons, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I think they kind of got off easy. They did have to spend 4 days in the hospital, so we have kind of gone through a lot of time that these infants were in, like, daycare or the care of friends and family while their parents recovered. So we are at the point that it is time for Rusty and Amber to age up. Now, one important thing to mention is, the whole incident, the plane crash, the recovery, the life is too short kicked in, and the two of them did kind of a quick elopement rather than going for the full out wedding that they had been kind of postponing quite a bit. You might also notice that we've gotten a bit of a makeover here for Judy. She really tried to, change up her look a bit. She wanted a fresh start, just all of the things that come with that whole near death kind of moment. She definitely was into it. She's the one that proposed to Barney, that they not proposed to him. I mean, he proposed to her, but she said, "Hey, let's elope," and I went with it. I would have preferred to do that on camera. Kind of regret that I didn't, but it was such a quick moment that just really was kind of a blip in everything going on with them that yeah, I figured I'd just tell you what happened. Not great, I know, not loving it, but they have been through a bit, and it's kind of having a pretty positive effect on the relationship. But Barney has lost his workaholic status. He's finding that he doesn't really enjoy going to work anymore, and it's all starting to just kind of crumble a little bit professionally. He's not really loving that life anymore. And, fortunately he's only a few days from aging up to an adult. Now, the challenge does call for us to wait until he's actually an adult to do this, but I think we're going to do that a bit early because of the fact that, we started university while still a teen. He's kind of always been a little bit ahead of the schedule, and I feel like this isn't going to be any different. As far as Phoenix, he's only got a day until he ages up as well. He's doing very well himself. We have most of his skills covered. Just a bit of a, like, very professional-ish kind of kid. I don't know. He just seems naturally talented and is constantly, um, like, playing with the toys and doing things. He does seem to favor music a bit. He really likes to dance and play his toys here. Of all the toys that he has, he keeps favoring that. We are having a bit of an issue with trash lately across all of my saves. I really don't know what's going on, but the trash does not like to be cleaned. Oh, and as far as the pet loss, This was actually his childhood pet. Gucci has passed on. I think we have a bit of time with Plum yet. All right, I know you want to give attention to Phoenix, but speaking of Plum, I really feel like it's time Plum gets a bit of attention. You're going to confide your problems to her and do a comforting hug, and then maybe we'll go ahead and go on a bit of a walk. We have not taken her for a walk on our own for a long time, so we're going to make it a long walk. And he'll have to get something to eat when he comes back. I do think we'll probably make this change in his career before we start the new week. I just feel like it's the thing we're going to do. It's a Sunday, though. We're going to enjoy it. I think he'll have a bit of a deep conversation with Judy, talk to her about, his thoughts and what he's going through and how much he'd like to change. And I feel like Judy, being the practical one, is going to be like, yeah, we can't do that. We can't afford to do that. We just bought this house. We have, medical bills we're paying for. I mean, we just did this renovation in the backyard that we had to get a second mortgage for. There's just too much going on. We can't afford for you to leave your job right now. It's just craziness to go after this dream. And I think some of that conversation is going to come in because they're going to go celebrate karaoke night. He's always loved this singing and dancing thing. He was raised with karaoke nights, and so I think his brain is going to be like, okay, I don't want to be a doctor anymore. I want to entertain people. I love the way it feels when I'm on stage. And yeah, I don't think Judy's going to really like this decision very much. Oh, I also kind of forgot two important things. Uh, Judy has been diagnosed with anemia. This happened after the whole incident with the airplane. It's also important to mention that Barney has gone deaf. This also happened since that incident. It's going to make the singing thing a bit more complicated for him, I think. But he is now wearing hearing aids because he found that that was the way that he best wanted to deal with the situation. So we will have, a little bit of struggle for him because of that. And it'll be interesting to see how he handles that, especially with his future plans. Oh, it's so weird to see Trinity with gray hair. Yeah, we're gonna join a hike. Is that not his sister? No, Trinity was his half aunt. It's always hard to keep track of all of this. The family tree is definitely wide and yeah, and his temporary specter is listed as a son of Ashlyn, and that's confusing. That's his little. Oh, Barney's aging up too. Wait, I knew that. Durr. Oh my goodness, you have enough cooking skill that shouldn't even be happening. Give me a break. All right, I do want to make a cake. I'm just not sure which cake I want to do, but we need a cake for aging everybody up, so we definitely need something. I want maybe something special. We do have the peppermint cupcakes. I wish we could put um candles on some of these things. We have the angel strawberry cake. That's really cute. Or we could just do a classic birthday cake. Ooh, a tiger cake. Yeah, we're doing the tiger cake. We're living here. I mean, it kind of makes sense to do the tiger cake. It's very thematic. Oh, and Amber has learned to roll over on her back. Maybe we'll start to see some progress there for her. Oh goodness, the flies again. Barney, when you're done, could you just, go ahead and try to clear out these flies, and I'm just gonna save the game, just in case. Oh my goodness, you need a bath again, too. Okay, well, if you survive the flies, can you please give Plum a bath? Because, yikes. I'm just trying to get you to play with toys and such. I would really like for her to hit this milestone before we age them up. To make it easier, I've decided to just do a birthday event, and then I will just cheat the whole invite guests thing, just only really to make them happy, because they don't really love when they haven't completed things that they wanted to. Okay, we want to make sure we get everyone here. Kay, by the way, turned out so cute. I just love how adorable she is. And sometimes I wish that I had waited and made her the heir because she's just so cute. But we're going to keep it just family, no like worrying about guests or, you know, um, any service type, anything like that. And we'll do it right here at the home. We haven't had anyone here yet, so it's kind of exciting to just have everyone coming over. And by setting it as a party, everyone's going to kind of show up in their, fancy outfits and everything. And I think that'll be really cute. And okay, good. She's getting that cleaned up. All right, so your needs are good. You are taking care of the bathroom situation. You can come on over here, go potty. I apologize for the condition of that. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out some leftovers for you here. Oh my goodness, that whole cake is still here, and I didn't even realize that. We could have just used that. But we'll have you eat a serving so that you're not too hungry. And okay, Ashlyn, you're gonna be here in like 2 minutes. Whatever, we'll talk with you. Maybe she's getting last minute directions or something like that. Okay, then I need you to feed Rusty because he's apparently hungry. So let's go ahead and baby care and feed, and just a last moment breastfeeding there. Okay, and you're probably going to soil your diaper just as everyone shows up, but all right, I think we're good. Party should start soon. All right, here we go. Party time. I'm just saying, relationships should make you happy, not stressed. Are you happy? With each other, yes. With some of our family who just immediately shows up and goes up into our private bedroom and bathroom to clean the toilets. Oh my goodness, I just realized he's gray now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Our parents are getting old. This sucks. Alright. Why is everyone going into the bathroom? Lee, let's give you residence keys. And, you guys don't come around enough. Jim. Oh my goodness, Jim. Oh, hello. What? Okay, why does it look like there's something extra on your, the glasses are adorable, but why do you look so upset? You're you're frowning so much, your eyebrows are like full on just melting into your head. Where's the key? Why can't we give you a key? Oh, wait, you already have a key. You never come visit. You have a key and you never come visit. Okay, Aunt Trinity, we're not going to give you a key, but we will gossip about video games for some reason with you. All right, you got your brother in there. Okay, Phoenix. Okay, you ate. We're going to just tuck the food in there. We're going to get this over here. Okay, we have no goals really for this because of it being karaoke night. So I'm just going to I guess, call everyone over here. I wish I could, like, do that more easily. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about your sister. He is supposed to kind of have a pretty bad relationship with them. And I feel like he wants to try to mend that at this point in time. I feel... I forgot that... I forgot that her outfit is awkward, so she has... Okay, so we're gonna work on mending relationships while we're at it. I think he's just, like, ignoring that. He just was like, nope, don't want to. I did not give you this outfit, by the way. I don't know what this is all about. It's not the worst. I have seen worse, but... Oh, apparently that, I don't know, like, helped you out in some way? Mending relationships, I guess? Or chatting with Trinity? You know what? Okay, we gotta form a group or something. Because, and why are you still in this? Change your clothes. Oh my goodness, why don't you run upstairs real quick? Change into your party outfit. If I can remember what party outfit that is. We might need to change your party outfit at some point here. I don't know. I'm just feeling like maybe it's not quite as appropriate anymore. And then we're going to form a group with basically everyone who's here. So we're just going to get you all gathered. I don't know why Dax is here. I didn't really invite him. I don't need to add these guys because I can control them. But we're going to get everyone else together. Okay, Dax, we can't. Alright, so we're all going to go here together. And we're going to get you to come sit, and we're gonna get you to go here, and you to scoot here, and you're asleep, so whatever. Okay, can we get everyone to just like sit together? That would actually make more sense. Let's all sit together in our fish costumes. This is such a weird moment. Okay, oh my goodness, there's actually almost room for everyone. It's great. Okay. Um, what are you wearing, Ashlyn? Like, I don't understand. I need this out of the way. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. But I love that the whole family is together. All right, now we are going to finally get around to helping someone blow out candles. We're going to start with Phoenix. He's the oldest. You know, even though it's technically a day before he was supposed to, we're going to go ahead and age you up. And how adorable is that cake? But a little terrifying with the candles kind of poking around between the eyes. But it's good. We're good. It's all fine. Okay, everybody's getting up. Woohoo! They just can't stay seated. It's too exciting. We need to go ahead and... Oh, thanks for the singing. You guys are amazing. Um, okay. Well, yeah, we'll take our medicine in a bit. I love how she's just out here in the pool, completely oblivious to what everyone else is doing. Okay, now we're gonna help... Oh, okay, yep. I will get you to take your medicine. Okay, well, it's not time for your supplement. Phoenix aged up. We're gonna randomize for now. Movie buff, perky, and competitive. Interesting. Okay. I think, probably, I always go mind and body. I don't know why. I think it's just one of those that makes sense because it fits, Phoenix won't be earning the title of mediator anytime soon. His conflict resolution skills have taken a nosedive. Time for Phoenix to brush up on saying sorry. Oh, yikes. Okay. Okay, now we need to help the next one. Okay, Rusty, you had more skills all gathered up, and I think you were the firstborn of the twins. So we're going to go ahead and let you age up first. Phoenix, interesting hairdo. I kind of almost want to keep it. It's kind of cool. I like the multicolor thing going on. You look a lot like your mom, too, I think. You're cute. Okay. Rusty, a charmer and fussy. What a combination. Alright, and we're going to get you to add birthday candles back. And, okay, so far, by the way, Phoenix is the first one to age up with the orange hair, which I kind of said was the way I was going to narrow down, oh my goodness, his astral projection sent a gift. But anyway, that was how I was going to narrow down which of the kids I was going to choose from to become the heir. And, yeah, it's starting to really look like it's going to be Rusty. Alright, I know. Okay, we're gonna get Amber aged up, and then I'm gonna have you, like, lay down. And I think Barney is gonna go out with the others. Oh, that's Barney's side of the bed. What am I doing? It's gonna panic on me. Okay. So we're gonna get Amber aged up. I'm gonna give everyone makeovers. And then Barney is gonna head out with his family to celebrate. We'll probably bring Rusty along with us, or Phoenix. Oh my goodness, I'm constantly getting them mixed up. We'll probably bring Phoenix with us. I feel like he's old enough. Oh my goodness, Judy has work in an hour or two. Okay, we need some medicine or something. We need Amber to get a diaper change. That or the cake is struggling? I don't know. Alright, she's melodic and independent. Yes, I love an independent queen. Thank you. Alright, a quick run through of our Orange Generation with their makeovers. Thus far, we do still have 2 kids ahead of us. I am not sure when they're coming along because I also got the notice that Judy was a little premenopausal at this point as well. So, and we have discussed the fact that they might need to adopt or try alternative methods for the future. But these 3 have turned out quite adorable, and I really like them. I don't know, they're so cute. I love his hair. He's just like seems like a little gentleman or a little I don't know, just He's just cute. I can't help it. I also decided Amber she seemed to have a lot of outfits that were skirt based. So I really leaned heavily on that with her outfits and tried to have a lot of things that looked very girly, frilly, or skirted when it was appropriate. I'm not sure how I feel about her winter outfit. I don't feel like the average person would probably let their toddler out in cold weather in a skirt, but you know, at least it's a really cute outfit, I think. The hat, by the way, is one that was knit by Judy very early on. She never really did finish doing a lot of knitting. I kind of forgot about that, but they both have that hat on for their winter wear. All right, well, Judy heads off to bed. They're going to cut the birthday party short, but they're going to go ahead and do some travel. And I think we're going to just head over. It's like I've forgotten how to travel. Um, they're going to travel someplace and get a bit of singing done and enjoy just some time together. All right, they all came over, and we're going to get him over here singing right away because he loves to sing. I also forgot that we need to go ahead and clear out the whole invite guests thing. Oh, I don't want you to go home. Not go home. Nope, no, not go home. Okay, for some reason it worked when you invited guests, but nobody else. But at least it's all, well, so much for helping Judy get some rest because now she's at work. Uh, yeah. Well, the karaoke night thing really kind of always been more of a Phyed family thing, but that could be part of what contributes to a lot of the issues. Sorry, that is so loud. A lot of the issues that the rest of the family has. I think it would be kind of fun if he goes over here and haggles. He's not at all hungry, but I feel like he's the type that's going to want to haggle. And maybe grab a poster while we're at it over here. Yeah, we got them. Oh, Phoenix has to get into the eye doctor. Okay. You're not gonna be into it, huh? Oh, you'll give us 25% off. Excellent. All right, so I think I would like for him to try some egg rolls. Um, that sounds really good right about now. I say that like every time I talk about food, but okay. William goes acoustic. Okay. Ooh, cool. We probably should drop these off with your siblings. They would probably make more use out of that. You also want to make music and make art. Sing until your voice gives out or the neighbors complain. Okay, so maybe can kids do karaoke? I don't think I ever really thought about that. Yeah, you can. All right. How about you do a pop song? You're going to do Fun Tonight. And I think Barney at some point probably going to want to get into the karaoke thing, the contest. He'll do Hotter Than Sin. Oh, he can't get in because of her. Okay. Well, let's see. Barney, we're all gonna have to. Okay, you know what? I'm resetting this. Sorry. Hate to do it to you, but we're gonna get in for the karaoke contest, and we're gonna get you to come here and sit. Actually, why don't we all sit together? That makes more sense. So you're all sitting around to watch. What do you mean you can't sit down? You know, for a guy who can't hear, he sings very well. You know, I would say his voice has improved quite a bit since before. Oh, he's over here chatting with his family, discuss new releases. Okay, so he's got like an interest in music, I guess. Talk about family values. And okay, now Dad's done, so he's got to get his butt over here. And he's going to sing that pop song again. Okay. Yep, okay, we're going to stop chatting. What did that say? Barney scored 62 of 100 points. Okay, I think the last time he did a karaoke contest, he got like 9. So I think that would definitely be considered an improvement. I don't think you have much in the singing skill. Yeah, like nothing. But hey, he's not bad at all. The results are in, and Barney Fayed won the contest with an impressive score of 62. Congratulations! Make sure to come back and defend Barney's title Sunday, Tuesday, or Thursday night at 8 p.m. Well, with that though, we need to head back home because it is a school night. Alright, Barney dealing with flies once again. The twins have moved over to this room now that they're older. We have a random something hanging out here. What on earth? How are you? You know, we're going to put you in an inventory there and we'll deal with that later. And Barney. And Phoenix has his own room over here now. Yeah, this thing came with like this whole bed thing and I really love it. Um, I wish it had like a way that it connected to the wall or to each other. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out for the twins. But I moved the table in here, got him a little activity table. They already have quite a bit to do, but I wanted him to have something new and special to him. And yeah, basically we're just waiting for Judy to get home because these two need to have a little bit of a discussion. And it turns out Amber hates bedtime and wake up time. She's just not a happy child in general. All right, so Judy is just back home. He's greeting her, and she's exhausted. She wants to get into bed. And he's like, hey, so I've got to tell you something. I just don't enjoy my job anymore. I'm really just frustrated with everything. It's really beginning to drive me absolutely crazy. I don't really know what to do. I, you know, I I just feel like things are not going the way that I thought. And I would like to quit my job. I don't feel like this is where I need to be anymore. It's just kind of not going well. Yeah, and it's obviously okay. So Barney is fed up with Judy being mean to him and is thinking of getting a divorce. Now, dude, we're barely even getting into it. I hadn't even done any mean interactions yet. But this is kind of how it's going. It's just kind of okay, so he's going to blame her for the problems. He's going to be like, "This is your fault. You really pushed me on keeping this up. I told you, you know, when I was halfway through school, I'm like, I just don't feel like this is um working out for us and everything, and I just feel like it's kind of I don't know, we're struggling and I don't okay, she's gonna ask him what his problem is, but it also says Judy's getting fed up with Barney being mean to her, and has decided to get a divorce. They're no longer married. They just like that? I'm so done with your nonsense. You have the audacity to wonder why I'm still furious? Unbelievable. All right. Well, um oh my goodness. I don't blame him for crying. That was a mess. What the heck happened? All right. Well, I'm going to be honest. I think what's going to happen is Judy's probably going to go stay with her brother. She's just going to move out for a bit. um, the divorce is so sudden. I didn't expect. I should have actually read what it said literally right before I actually did another mean interaction. But, um, yeah, okay. Well, that went a little faster than I expected, but it had to happen. It was part of the challenge that they needed to get a divorce. I'm feeling like, it was maybe a little faster than we wanted to go, but I also am going to have Barney actually quit his job. He's going to be like, I'm just done with this. I don't want to be in this job anymore. And he is supposed to get a job in the entertainer career. So he will move on to the musician branch of the entertainer career. Um, and it's funny because I feel like he really is going into this kind of blind. He has not really spent a lot of time working on any of this kind of thing. It's not like he knows what he's doing. He hasn't really played a lot of instruments or anything. He's going to be kind of, well, a C-lister, barely able to get by on his, skills and everything. I mean, he does have some skill, obviously. He's got the guitar and violin skills enough to get a promotion basically almost right away, but it's just all, a little sudden. Actually, he has more violin skill than I thought he did. Holy cow. Six?
Oh,
I've been doing better when he's actually, I think it's all that astral projection sleep thing, but anyway, we are going to move Judy out of the house. And for those of you wondering why, it's because Barney is supposed to actually develop a best friend relationship with all of his children. And I feel like Judy kind of feels like she's the one that really instigated this, um, even though it's actually Barney's little midlife crisis moment that really was the start of it. And it's all just a mess. But she's going to move out. Rest assured, this is temporary. These two have been through many ups and downs, and I'm sure they will find their way back to each other. They still have to have two more children for us to complete this challenge, but that's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and keep on being perfectly you.